In this Synology tutorial, I will show you how to create a Twitter app. This app will allow your AMP site to work together with Twitter so that when you publish a blog post on your AMP site, a notice will go out on your Twitter account to all your followers, alerting them to the post and providing a link back to it on your AMP site. This accomplishes two things. It constantly alerts people to your ongoing blog, and because of all the links back to your site from Twitter, it increases your search engine rankings. Now remember, you can pause this video at any time. You can play it as many times as you want, so do not get frustrated or stressed out. The first thing you'll need to do is go to dev.twitter.com. That's dev.twitter.com. And when you get there, you're going to sign in. So I'm using Stephen Etson's information for this tutorial. And let's sign in. And now that we're signed in, all we need to do is come over here and click on Create an App. This is very straightforward. So what we're going to do on the application details, it's asking for a name, and in there we're going to put I recommend putting your domain name without the www, just site name. In my case it might be Synology.com, but you could even just put Synology or whatever your URL is, and then blog. For the description, I do the same thing. So I'm going to put my bogus site name here, blog. Under website, we want to type the full URL. So in this case, it would be http://www.sitename.com to stick with my bogus domain name. You would use your real domain name. And under callback URL, again, you put the same thing, http://www. your domain. Go down here. You're going to want to agree to their terms and conditions. You're going to want to put in the CAPTCHA security check information. I often cannot read these. I think I know what that says, but I might be wrong. So there's a little get a new challenge button here. If you click it, it'll refresh it, and you can refresh it until you think you can make it out. I hope that's it. And then you'll click on Create Your Twitter Application. Your application has been successfully created. Please take some time to update all its settings. So when we get to this point where it says it's created the application and you can see that the name is Site Name Blog, we're going to want to come to the Settings tab here, click on it, scroll down, and under Application Type, you're going to want to click the radio button, that's what these little things are called, next to Read and Write. Very important. And then we're going to click the Update this Twitter application settings. Now we're going to want to go back to the Details tab. And if you scroll down a little bit, you see that it says Zero Auth Settings. And what we're looking for here is the consumer key and consumer secret. You'll notice that they're out to the right, there's a string of numbers and letters. This is what I need in order order to integrate your AMP site with this application and therefore Twitter. So you will highlight very carefully all of these letters and numbers next to consumer key, right click on it, choose copy, or you could hit Control C once you have it highlighted, and then you'll go over to Notepad. Now I have my Notepad up from an earlier Facebook app integration, so I'm just going to space down and put Twitter app, returned, and I'm going to say again the ID for the consumer ID, space, and I'll hit Control V for Victor for paste. You can also right click and choose paste, and then I will return, and I will type in secret colon space, come back over here to the Twitter developer page, and I will carefully highlight, not being sure not to leave out any letters or numbers, the consumer secret. I will right click on it, I will choose copy, I'll go back over to my Notepad application, I will right click here and choose paste. Now if I save this Notepad document, I will have it for when I need to fill out the form, and that's what we need. We need you to submit this information in the form. This will allow us to complete your AMP site.